What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's video where we're going to be looking at Red Velvet and the WILDSIDE MV taser that has been released literally like 9 hours ago. So I'm a little bit late with it, but still better late than never. But I wanted to have a look at this video because I'm really just becoming slowly a fan of Red Velvet. I really think they have a very interesting way of, making MVs, especially the production houses. They're really smart with trying to create a good story with music. And I really enjoy good stories rather than just listening to music. I think a story is always just important for, evolving yourself to the next level of storytelling, and also to make cinematic movies. And also it's good for the, for the different K-pop groups, like in the sense of like it might even help them, get a little bit more into acting, and it just helps them completely reach the next levels. So for today, I was just going to say, let's look at the teaser. And in addition, I just want to say that we're first just going to watch it in one go, and then we're going to analyze it bit by bit. So that is how we always did it with teasers. We're going to do that once again. So I would just say, let's start and see what it is about. Man, this is cinematic already from the start. Like, it's beautiful. The one thing that I really like about this MV so far, or the teaser, is that, again, I have no fucking clue what it's going to be about or how good or bad it's going to be. But let's watch it bit by bit, and I'm just going to tell you one thing that I noticed already from the start. It's very cinematic, and I love cinematic MVs because it's just high quality, nice production, and I love the depth that you get with it. So if you don't understand what I mean with depth, you really just get a feel as if, there is some blurriness in the background, some blurriness in the foreground, and there is a clear focus on what you should be looking at, which is the part that's going to be in focus. Like this, for example, the foreground here is blurred out, the background in this corner is blurred out, and you know that we need to focus on this door. What is this door? Is it a safe? I guess it is a safe, but I love it already. This is beautiful. And again here, out of focus, in focus. It's all about the depth. Really nice. And again, more depth, more blurriness. Amazing. Love it so far. A bit of a Dutch angle going on. Again, what is a Dutch angle? A Dutch angle is when the camera is a bit tilted, but it still looks really nice. It just gives a bit of a tilt to the video and a little bit of a charm, if I can say so, but it's nice. Look at all that depth though. Like, they really know how to play with perspective. Again, let's have a look here. We have something in the foreground. We know that we need to focus on her, but it's, even though we don't see her full body, it's still very nice what we see here. It's still very pleasing to the eye because it's not like, okay, we need to focus on her. It's more like, what is that in the foreground? What is that in the background? It makes you more curious about what you're looking at. Nice, playing with the reflections here. Really beautiful. How many times do I have to say it? But reflections are fantastic to work with. They just make everything look a little bit bigger. It makes everything a little bit more flamboyant, if I can say so. I like it. And also it just adds a little bit more volume to the entire scene. Imagine if there was nothing here. It would be quite boring. But now you can look at the left or the right. Both are very nice. And again, the depth here. It seems as if the idea here is as if you're looking through one of those holes, the door holes. I don't know what they call, peepholes, I think. I have a feeling that that is what the theme is, as if everything what the director is thinking is like, how would it look like if I was looking through one of those peepholes? Very nice. Like, this is one of my favorite shots, actually, when I saw it. So it's very detailed. I love the very thick cinematic bars at the bottom and the top, and the focus is purely on the eye and what she's looking at. The one shameful part about this entire construction is that you can see some sort of dust here. So I'm curious if they did this most likely in a hotel or some sort, but you can see that this is already a used door hole. Maybe they should have just replaced it for the video because you can see how much dust it collected over all the years of being in function. A little bit of a shame, but small details like that also just make it a little bit more realistic. It's nice. Again, that door hole look to it. I'm not a big fan of it that it's like CGI, the frame around it, it's not real. What would have been maybe nice if they just used maybe like a fisheye, because when you look through those door holes, it's always a fisheye effect because it's a really wide lens. Maybe they could have gone with that route here instead. Oh, for example, they did it here already. Let's go back. They did it here, so why did they not do it through some of the other shots? Could have maybe just made it look a little bit cool, or they should have just skipped these, special parts. It's not always needed. Like, they did it here. That was cool. and they show all the members again. Look at them, even social distancing, you know, with a seat in the middle. How cool is that? I'm a little bit scared though, you know, to upload this video because it has a Japanese text to it. I think this is I think that's Red Velvet, no, in Japanese, if not mistaken. But the point is just that it's a bit scary because everything from Japan gets demonetized purely because, I don't know, Japan has really an issue with people uploading content from them. So I hope this doesn't go over the Japanese SM Entertainment account, but we will see. But guys, that is my analysis on the teaser of WILDSIDE. I'm actually a little bit curious about the entire video because it has some elements that I really adore. That's really my style of videography as well. You know, I love depth. I love creating depth, a feeling as if you're looking through, you know, a big plane of different elements. I love those kind of segments. But let's see what this is all going to be out. So I'm just going to say thank you guys, and if you did enjoy and if you look forward to me analyzing the full video, put it in the comments below and make sure you subscribe, you know, so you're there. I think it's going to be released tomorrow, if not mistaken. They always release these videos, you know, like 24 hours in advance. But I'll see you guys then, okay? So stay safe, stay healthy, and love you guys. You know that? You guys are awesome. See you then.